Hey, Pura Vida! Today I want to share with you some of my experiences and tips about how I have changed my relationship with my mother, my father, even with my sister. So if you are interested about learning or hearing how I have done this, welcome to this video. Hey, I am Meli. I am from Costa Rica and I have been living in New York for 18 years. And in this channel, you can find different topics about my experiences, my life living here as a immigrant, as well as living minimalist, sustainable, and this being conscious with the planet, the animals, even with my own self. So welcome. It was 12 years ago when my mom came to visit me. To be honest, has been a while. Of course, I go to Costa Rica way more often than they come to visit me. But something that I loved about this experience is that we spent so many days by ourselves talking about a lot of specific topics and just spending time, quality time together. And I loved it. Something that I started noticing years ago, it was that when I used to go and visit my parents, I got into this bad habit of having the same relationship with them as when I used to live in Costa Rica, living with my parents. And I didn't understand why I had that relationship with them, even though I didn't live with them anymore. And I didn't see them that often as when I used to live back in my country. So just by growing up and being way older and wiser, I started making sure that my mindset will change. It took me time to understand what was the changes that I need to do to have a better relationship with my parents. It was a whole entire process that I had to do for my own self, to heal myself, to heal my relationship with my parents. What I did was to meditate. I did open doors that didn't have to open, but sometimes to heal you have to go through the shadows to get better and to understand that whatever they did, it was because it was their only option at that moment, and whatever they did, it was with their whole entire love. Trust me, parents will never want to hurt their kids. One of the meditations that I did often, it was just by sitting down in a nice quiet place. I like to just put a palo santo or sage or light a candle, and I used to ask myself why I am treating the people that love me the most, my parents, the way that I am treating them. Sometimes they were not nice. Sometimes I was always treating them or coming into a conversation with this anger or just going, and if they had an opinion, I had to go towards the opposite opinion as they did. So I asked myself why I was doing this. And trust me, all the answers came to me. Other practice that I started doing, it was journaling. Writing down how I felt with my parents, writing down how I was feeling since I was a child. And to be honest, I started understanding that I was healing my inner child. I was understanding and knowing that the way that they raised me, it was the best way that they could do at that moment. And because of that, I started healing my inner child and I started healing my relationship with my parents with this compassion and loving understanding that they just did the best that they could do. And then I thought that everything was okay until I went back to Costa Rica or until I had a FaceTime conversation with my parents and I start doing the same pattern about the way that I used to talk to them, and I noticed the way that I expressed myself with them. It was totally different the way that I expressed myself with my husband or the way that I expressed myself with my friends. I really didn't understand why I had such a bad habit of talking rude or talking no nice to my family. I really wanted it to start being extremely nice to them. So after me noticing that I wasn't being nice with my parents, here I am one more time in this process. I understood that I wasn't healed yet, that I need to keep going with my process, meditating, writing on my journal, understanding that they love me the most, that whatever anger or pain I had towards them, I just have to heal it from inside out, that they did not have any part of it, that everything was a projection of myself that I have to heal. And to be honest, it took me years. Something that I had to practice, and it helped me to have a better relationship with my parents and my mom, it was that everybody has their own opinion. And as well, that they were born a while ago. So of course they were raised with different mindset as what I have right now. So I have to understand and I have to agree that their opinions, that their lifestyle, that whatever they believe in, it's okay. That they don't have to change. That their opinions are important. That their beliefs are important. That the way that they want to live their life is important for them, so it must be important for me as well, because they are my parents. So, after many years of working on my own self, and after many years of healing myself and healing my relationship with my parents, it was until the last time that I went to Costa Rica that I made a conscious decision of not being rude with my parents, of being extremely respectful, of being loved, of seeing them with this kind and loving eyes, and understanding that I'm going to be okay with their opinion, that I'm going to be okay with their lifestyle, because I love them so much, because I want them to understand that I love them no matter what. So, I am not saying that I am perfect, because I still say no nice things to them, but I get conscious about it and I try to fix that. This trip that my mom made to visit me for 2 weeks, I make a conscious decision of reconnect with my mom, to have an amazing, beautiful time, to make her happy, to give her whatever she wants, to chinearla. Chinearla means to give her anything that she wants, to for her not to have to cook or pay for many things. I want for her to feel like she was a princess here visiting me. And to be honest, these 2 weeks that we spent together, it was so much fun. We took time by ourselves and we walked a lot. We laughed. We ate together. I took her to many vegan restaurants that she actually liked. So it was a really nice time to reconnect with my mother and to feel this loved. To I used to ask her a lot, are you having fun, are you okay, like I want her to feel good right here right now, because I feel that she 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 needs that amor. So, as I say, it's a practice. It's something that I have been working for many, many years, that I have been trying to do my best, that I am not perfect, but I am doing it. And I'm going to keep doing this practice of being conscious of taking care of my parents, of loving them, of respecting them. And some days are going to be better, some days are not going to be good, probably, but I'm gonna do my best. If you need to go to a therapist, I will recommend you to go to a therapist. Talking to somebody that is going to help you to heal your inner self, to heal your inner child, it will be the best. I did it all by myself, and I think that I need a therapist still. But it's a practice, so don't judge yourself if you are still working on this, because by healing ourselves, we will have a better relationship with everybody else. That I loved as well, it was making this video together. We had so much fun, we laughed, we pretend to be like silly or talking or doing things for the video, but to be honest, it make us reconnect more. So I hope that this video inspires you or help you to reconnect and being kind. Probably you already are. With your parents, and if you are not, it's totally fine. Just keep practicing. At the end of the day, it's just that practice. Be conscious, make a decision that you are going to be loving, kind, not only to your parents but to every sentient being. Thank you so much for being here. If you like my content, please subscribe, leave a comment. I really appreciate it. I am from Costa Rica. As I say, Pura Vida. See you next week.